Hello, hello, beautiful soul. How are you? I pray that you're well and that you're thriving. I had a conversation last night. Well, it was a Q&A session with our Authentic Personal Branding Bootcamp. The bootcamp is designed to help people clarify who they really are as a brand. So healers, doctors, therapists, coaches, fitness professionals, all of them were on this Q&A last night. And one of the lovely participants shared a very common dilemma that I see a lot as a publisher. And that is around putting out a book and then nobody buying it. So for example, we know now that it's very easy to get published on Amazon. You can get your book out there in less than 24 hours, basically. And many people have found that they can hire out some of these hybrid or self-publishing groups, get your book onto these online platforms, and then they expected the sales to come in. And that just doesn't happen for the most part, unless you're a superstar. And why does that matter? Well, if you're a superstar and you're already a known entity, then people are probably following you online and they're anticipating your next book and or they would just buy anything you put out because they love you. And so that's really what becoming a personal brand, even if you're not a celebrity, is all about. So I work in publishing for people who are coaches and healers and other kind of creative professionals. And for us, the type of work that we deliver, whether we're taking care of your health or your finances or your business or your children, you want to have a feeling of trust with us. And so writing a book and getting your message out to the world is a great way to create that connection with people. But if you think that just having a book on Amazon is going to lead to sales, you are sadly mistaken. It just doesn't work that way. Because it's such, Amazon is the largest search engine for products, especially books. There's a lot of titles already out there. And so what I recommend all of my authors, I recommend that you really take a look at what are you putting out online? Is it in alignment with who you are, like at your core? Are you getting your messages out in an effective way so that people know what you stand for and know what you're about? And you should be doing it in every way, shape, and form. So if you're a writing kind of person, then write posts, but not just long posts. Maybe you want to do short little memes or things that people can consume quickly. If you like being on video, then you should be doing video, and ideally on multiple platforms, meaning on Facebook and Instagram or Instagram plus YouTube, just because it's about numbers. So ultimately, we want to be able to instantly think of you when we see a certain phrase or we think of a certain issue. And that comes over time. It comes over repetition, getting your message out repeatedly and consistently in multiple formats. And so what we do with all of our brands is we help coach you to get you into the mode of putting it out everywhere. And so indeed, in our Q&A yesterday for the Personal Branding Bootcamp, there were other people that chimed up and said, yeah, I think I'm guilty of the same thing. I create these programs or these courses and I put it out there and I maybe mention it on my profile or I send it out in an e-newsletter, but the sales aren't coming in. And that's more about marketing. Like, you actually have to be very consistent in marketing. I know that may not sound very fun because if you're a creator or you're a healer, you just want to get out there and do what you do best. You don't want to spend time like marketing. But unless you become a known entity and then you can hire people to take care of that for you, at this stage, it's up to you. So I recommend that you make it fun and make it like worth your time to do it. Personally, I look at all the content that I post on social media as part of my life's mission. It's my dharma to serve you, to bring you insight and interviews that help you raise your own level of consciousness and inspire you to do more and be more as your authentic self. So I look at every opportunity to connect with you as planting seeds. And then someday in the future, maybe we'll work together. Maybe you'll come to one of my events. But either way, I know that I'm fulfilling my mission. And then it doesn't feel like marketing. I'm just being me and sharing. And then typically when the time is right, people will reach out, or I will put out an offer for a group or a book, and people will get in touch. So I wanted to just drop this little nugget on you, because a lot of people in the group yesterday were like feeling the same frustration. And ultimately, it would be great if you do become a big famous person, and then, you have your teams and you're on TV all the time. But until then, it's about consistently getting in front of your ideal customer and not just pitching yourself or selling things, but sharing from the heart. All right? See you again soon. To help you out even more, I am relaunching my Conscious Branding podcast. So I'll be sharing little tidbits of information on branding and sales and marketing so that you can develop your personal brand and share your message with a global audience. Ever wish you could run your marketing copy, website design, or sales ideas by a trusted professional in branding and marketing? You can. Join the Authentic Personal Branding Bootcamp and get instant access to online video course material and live coaching and group feedback sessions every month with me. It's the perfect combination for do-it-yourself training plus implementation support. You'll quickly learn how to brand, market, and promote yourself in the global marketplace with confidence, clarity, and authenticity. Visit makeyourmarkglobal.com to join now, and I'll see you on our next live feedback session.